Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would give you a little peek and comparison at the differences between the Moonology 2022 diary and the 2023. So first off, the covers are, this cover is very reminiscent if you have the Moonology Manifesting Oracle cards, very similar to the new imagery that she has in those cards. This book, there's a few differences. First off, the new one is a little bit thicker. It has some more information. It has that same soft sort of paperback hardcover, slightly flexy, but it's still very sturdy, wipes clean, so that's kind of lovely. So last year's book, we had our little bits at the beginning about just about the year, the phases of the moon, working with the new and full moon, a little short blurb, quick guide to the houses, just 2 pages, how to use the diary, zodiac symbols, so you have like the keyword, and then it gets into the weekly diary, and the weekly diary was a week on 2 pages. We had our moon symbols and the astrological symbols for which sign was in the moon, or the moon okay, good English. So which sign the moon was passing through for that day, so where your influences are. And then it gives you a little blurb about the full moon, your forgiveness questions to ask if you are doing that full moon release work. And then it gives you the dates and times for where you are in the world, London, LA, New York, Sydney. And a similar thing for the new moon, where it gives you a couple little pages to write affirmations. I choose to keep a different book, so for myself it works a little differently. I didn't write a lot in here because I have a regular planner I work with, but I did use this just to see where I'm at in the year working with the working with Moonology. If you work with Moonology, then very handy. So this year there's several differences. What's up for 2023, phases of the moon, the Moonology of 2023, so that gives you sort of a broad overview of major astrological impacts of Moonology through the year, manifesting with the new and full moons, working with the houses. So the section on the houses actually is almost 10 pages long, instead of just being like the 2 pages that it gave you before, where a little bit about the houses and then a quick guide. This actually is giving you an in-depth bit on each of the houses. So if you don't really work with astrology a lot, you don't really understand it, this actually gives you a lot more information to be able to use. And then a little how to use the diary, have fun, and then it gives you your year in case you want a year at a glance. And then for January, so this month, I will rest, review 2022, make plans for 2023, tells you about the full moon, gives you some little blurb about that. And then this week, what are you grateful for the week? So it still has our little signs and symbols on the side, but now we have a week on 1 page. So if you're somebody that actually likes that writing room, this might be a little more challenging. For me, it's great because I can just go, okay, oh, look, you know, the moon's in Pisces this week, and this is what energy I'm working with. So each week there's a little affirmation. What are you grateful for? Little spots to write in, those sort of things. And then working with the new moon, super new moon in Aquarius. And it gives you maybe a little bit more information from that aspect. And then it continues on pretty much like that for the entire book. It's got the little bit for your year-end review at the back, a little bit of a next year year at a glance so that you can, you know, maybe plan ahead a little bit, a slightly more functional maybe in that aspect. So it's definitely a thicker book this year. So for me, I think this works just fine. I don't need a lot of room because I work out of my Hobonichi for most everything except for my Moonology, doing Moonology readings and that sort of thing. I like not having to look up everything online. So the diary definitely is a bonus. But if you're somebody that likes that writing space, not having that extra little space for each week might be a little challenging, but it definitely gives you more information about how to use Moonology that I think is clearer, and it makes it easier if you haven't done any of her courses and aren't super familiar with Moonology or haven't already read her book Moonology. Then this actually gives you enough information for this diary to actually be really useful in starting to get into working with that moon energy. And of course, I absolutely love the new cover. I mean, I love this blue, is one of my favorite colors. But this cover is just gorgeous. So I hope that helps you if you were considering buying it. And you had it before. This actually gives you a little bit more information. And if you've never gotten one of her diaries before and you're at all interested in doing any kind of work with the moon, I think it's very helpful for me personally. I definitely enjoy using it. And I hope that this was useful information for you. Have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.